The defending champion Braves are back in the postseason after their surprise run to the World Series last year. Maybe even better this year. 101 wins, a fifth consecutive division title, and now they try to repeat. On the other side, the Philadelphia Phillies have snapped the longest postseason drought in the National League. In the postseason for the first time in 11 years. The National League Division Series starts now. And the divisional round begins under light blue skies here in Atlanta. It is the Phillies and the Braves. Game one between these East Division rivals here at Truist Park. Welcome inside. Can't wait for this ride to begin with the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'm Joe Davis. You look and you see the Braves have won 5 consecutive division titles. Obviously the defending world champions. The Phillies haven't been to the postseason in more than a decade, and we're 14 games back of the Braves during the regular season. But you don't see that. You see two rosters you feel like are dead even.
I see some similar storylines. Who thought that the Atlanta Braves in September would A, win the World Series, B, we're talking about defending the World Series, and I think it's similar for the Philadelphia Phillies. Back in June, nobody gave them a chance. Managerial change, and they have the third best record since then. They're a different team. They went on the road. They have some confidence, and I think this series is going to come down to some really big-time players executing, and it's going to be tighter than people think.
It's a nice segue there. There are some big-time players in this series, and for these two teams, two of the biggest stars in the game, but have been diminished by injuries this year. You've got Acuna, who had the knee injury last year, hasn't been himself. Harper, the elbow early, then the thumb. All that aside, you know that either one of those guys could carry their team.
There's no doubt. There's going to be talk about some rust from the Braves having some time off, but that rust will help some of those things you're talking about. Acuna's timing's been just a little bit off. If he gets hot, boy, does that help the Atlanta Braves. And on the other side for Philadelphia, you can see what this star power does. Bryce Harper's done everything he can do. It's been a tough physical year, and he hasn't been right of late. But if either star gets going, I make the argument that gives that team a leg up, and we could see that team move forward because of one of these stars.
5-game series, everything concentrated in this short series. Ranger Suarez, his postseason debut on the mound for the Phillies. A veteran for the Braves in Max Fried. Game one of the division series, the Phils and the Braves, coming up on Fox. Well, the Phillies have been on the road for 2.5 weeks. Most recently, they were in St. Louis in the wild card round, and they beat the 3 seed and the Central Division champion Cardinals. That comeback win in the 9th inning of the first game, and then behind Aaron Nola, a 2-0 win in Game 2 as Bryce Harper found his swing with a home run. And now here they are into the division series on a gorgeous day. 70 degrees, light blue skies above, and down below on the field, here's Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, Phillies reliever David Robertson, a trade deadline acquisition, not on the team's division series roster. He leaped in celebration when Bryce Harper hit a home run in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series, strained his right calf. For the Braves, Tyler Matzik, such a valuable part of their World Series run last year, he is off the roster due to left elbow discomfort. However, Spencer Strider is on and expected to be available in some capacity for Game 3.
All right, Kenny.